It's the Miscellaneous Roundtable. Gravy and Al will spin the wheel to see what the topic is for this episode. Also, we have a special guest to talk about sports.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
Current events.
Oh, wow. Student-teacher affairs. Ooh. It's about to get deep.
Balls deep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn, these girls are hot. Okay, check out this one, okay? So this girl looks young enough. She's only in her 20s, right? So she gets with this guy, a student that's only 17 years old. They're together for a few months, right? His parents think that that's his girlfriend. How they got caught? The ex-girlfriend found out and narked her out. Now she's doing 3 years.
I bet her mugshot was hot. I bet it was hot.
Hell yeah, damn.
Damn.
Cops walking around with a boner.
Let's get in the meat of this. Why?
Not getting enough dick at home.
I mean, are these girls like, you know, kind of, and for lack of a better term, like they're not adults yet in their minds? Like they have to go back to kids at 17 years old because they didn't live out their, I guess, whatever's when they were in school?
I was thinking they're not getting the D, man.
These girls are fucking hot.
And?
I mean, dude, there was one of them who started having a relationship with a 16-year-old kid, right?
Right.
She then brings her friends into it, and the dude's involved with all these threesomes, man. The only reason why they got caught was because he told his friends, and his friends were so jealous they fucking turned him in.
Well, yeah, what friends I can turn in.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm
not gonna lie to you, I saw some of these pictures of these teachers, I was thinking titties and beer, man.
Titties and beer.
If it's you in that circumstance, would you tell your friends?
Fuck no.
Honestly, no, I would not tell my friends. What he said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. However,
have sexual relations.
Can you really do that? I mean, we say this now in hindsight, but I mean, just us right here. If we're nailing like one hot ass bitch, I'd be telling you guys.
No, sorry.
Even if it's my art teacher.
When I see the bare chest of a woman.
No, sorry, man.
especially now that somebody, a hot chick, of some type of status that could provoke any jealousy.
Right.
Like, let's be honest. Like, you wouldn't evilly like be ready to fight me, be jealous, but you'll be like, yeah, I wish that was me.
Nope. You never discuss pillow talk, man.
Especially not when you were not really a guy.
These kids just don't realize how good they have it. I mean, think back when we were in school, we had the old ass teachers, freaking granny panties.
Dos chichis.
Oh yeah,
great looking teachers.
Right.
I did.
Sue-Ann. Their names weren't even attractive. Their name was Centuries of Sue-Ann and Sally Mae.
Do you think that these girls say like, don't tell anybody that we're banging?
Probably.
They would have to have. It just feels like it's common, like it's a human nature to be like, we're doing something bad. It's more or less frowned upon by by most societies.
That's the thing. Since it's something bad, that will give it more of the thrill.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right, there's definitely a thrill to hunt for this one.
Like, on a subtle note, I used to sneak in the kitchen at night to get cereal, and I used to try to be quiet as possible. I know I'm going to eat cereal at nighttime, so I'm going to eat it because I won't eat cereal at night. So me sneaking, I feel like if I sneak out the cereal,
Here he is talking about cereal.
I just love the metaphor now. We're talking about banging hot teachers, and you're like, man, when I gotta go get that cereal,
just gotta get it in my mouth.
I guess I'm a little more animalistic than Trey here, because to me it'd be a thrill to hunt. I mean, honestly, when I was in high school, that's all I cared about, titties and beers.
I was big on the tight jeans, man.
Oh man, not me.
Girls, tight jeans.
I'm a titty man.
Good times.
Yes.
I would have to input as a teacher, it had to be an excellent actor. I was thinking about that. Because if the student has perfect period with the teacher, where you have to sit in class with the teacher, in front of every other student.
Yeah, they can't pass notes.
They can't pass notes. Can't look.
Yeah, turn it off, dude. We're recording here.
You can't.
Sorry, that was me.
Eye contact. Try not to give it away.
Oh yeah, how hard is it to be in class if she's your teacher?
Then you got a freaking boner because you thinking about what you did last night to her.
Not only that, how many other dudes are there because they're like, it's a hot ass teacher.
Then
what do you do?
Like when you go to sharpen your pencil. Man, my back hurt. My front went out in my back.
Damn, dude.
Jesus peas and rice.
Man.
Okay, who's next?
A teacher who was sexting a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's kind of pushing.
She was the one that wasn't as attractive as the other ones, but it's fucked in the head.
I don't know what to say here. I mean,
Are these
Paul,
girls...
think about it when we were in high school, the thrill of an older woman. I mean, come on now.
No, I get that, but I mean, are these girls mentally disturbed?
No, these girls have needs.
It's primal. That's a primal thing, in my opinion. You definitely. Oh man.
She could tutor me any day.
I bet she got some sex education. Good tutor.
Now, what's the law
Hands
side
on.
of this? I mean, is it rape? Are these underagers?
It depends on the state. The age of consent in certain states is different than other states. I mean, sometimes they say 16, sometimes they say 17. I mean, but personally, I mean, a kid at 16 knows just as much as a kid at 17 about
The birds
sex.
and the bees
That's right.
and the... But then does it come down to, okay, she's considered his authority figure because she's his teacher.
I mean, there's laws against that and statutory rape and all that, but I mean, as a parent, you put your kids in the trust of these teachers to look after them, and that you're banging one of your kids. I mean, as a dad, I'd high five my son, but probably grow a mistake too. Ask me if he could, flick a quarter off that ass. But
Hey, can you pop a quarter off that ass there? Dad! Want to bring her over some barbecue? I got some beer. So we're talking about the legality behind this.
right.
Is it against the law? Is it considered rape? Statutory rape? Is it because of
Depends
the
on the
school
state
teacher?
statute, man. Every state's different.
But I mean, all these girls went to jail for more than 1 year.
Right.
So obviously
They could have been in
it's
jail
wrong.
waiting for their trial.
Obviously they broke a law.
Right.
So
It could be statutory rape. It could be sex against a minor. It doesn't have to be statutory rape. They got it all. I mean, every state's got their own laws. The judge could just be trying to set an example and say, no bail for you. You sit in jail until trial.
Excuse me. You dropped this, and I picked it up.
I had two hot teachers. When I was in grade school, it was Miss Sullivan.
Okay.
And this was in the 80s when stirrup pants looked good on me. When Roseanne wore them, that's when you knew the stirrup pants style was out. But she wore stirrup pants, and she'd always be like, anybody want to stay after and help us like clean or do erasers? Yeah, all of us did that.
Right.
And this was before I was even like old enough to really kind of get into girls. It was like, yeah.
I mean, I had one hot teacher in high school. That was it. And she just got off of her teacher's aid, got her teacher's certificate. She came as a Spanish teacher. I didn't know Spanish. I just wanted to take the class anyways.
Then in college, I had a psychology teacher who was pretty good looking.
Yeah, but college is different, man. You could bang the hell out of her.
She had great teeth.
And can you see her teeth as she's sucking your dick?
Definitely can.
There you go.
Just don't put
What happens if my dick turned gray? I mean, that'd just be weird.
Then you'll be PJ.
The fans have been looking forward to this all year.
It's awesome, baby!
I want to talk about sports.
You do.
I played baseball, hockey, football.
You don't have a baseball body, I tell you that much.
No, but man, I was the shit.
Really?
I was like Babe Ruth.
Oh, you're
now
strong.
this is just
You nail that shit out.
yeah. So I played sports, but I don't really know that much about sports. Remember Ed? Ed was all about sports status, and he was the one who told me there's two types of geeks in this world: gamer geeks and sport geeks. So you're considered a sports geek to me. No offense.
I guess it would be, yeah. Because whatever's in season, I watch it. And I'm not into the Blues hockey until it's playoffs.
I know March Madness is over with, but can you explain it to me?
So 64 teams makes 32 games. You have 32 games on Thursday and Friday.
So you have 2 days to watch 32 games.
Some people take work off and sit and watch games all day. Yeah, it's kind of
Wait,
fun.
so these games are back-to-back 32 games in 2
30
days?
games, 2 games, that makes for what, 16 games? 16 games a day? 64, 32.
See, I thought you meant first, like, throughout the month they play.
No, that's why it's called madness, because one and done.
Wow.
So you live, yeah. If you lose, you go home basically. You play 16 games on Saturday and Sunday. That's the Sweet 16. The winners of those 16 games are the Sweet 16 teams, and then they give them a little break. The first 4 days are absolutely not madness.
And this is
You go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you get down to 16, and then they don't play for maybe 3 or 4 days to give them a rest because we got our best 16 now. The networks will milk that, so they pace it out a little more.
for advertisement.
Fallout make money making. Well, also you can watch them too because you want to watch the best 16. When it comes to 64, you just flip. My dad was funny because this is back in the 80s. He used to have like 2 TVs out, maybe like stay one station, one station. You watch it back and forth.
Nice.
But now people have split screens and they have all this. See these things up here and all that. Now you get on it. Yes, that's why it's called March Madness. And see the upsets. You see these little teams like Grandma North Dakota University beat some big team like North Carolina or something. It's always fun to watch the upsets. It's always fun to watch these little teams make the tournament. Making the Sweet 16 is a big deal, and it helps with recruiting and get your name out there and everything. So what's fun about it is, round robin, you play 4. There's north, south, east, and west basically, and each have 16 teams. So they're ranked from 1 through 16. So 1 plays 16, 2 plays 15, 3 plays 14. All the way down to 7 plays 8. So it's funny to watch the 1 and 16. The ones are like powerhouse dominating. They have. And the other guys like high school, university, they barely made it,
Now, how does it become to March Madness? Like, do they play up until March and then that's the tournament?
Before the tournament, every school is in the league, like the Big Ten, the Pac-12, the Atlantic Coast Division. Like Big Ten is normally in the Midwest. The Pac-12 is usually California, Oregon, Washington. The Atlantic Coast is Atlantic Coast. The Southeastern Conference is Florida, Alabama. So they play their tournament and see who wins their division, and then they pick. So you play like 33 games a year, and then you play your conference tournament. Now, if you're a mediocre team and you win your conference tournament, then you automatically go to the March Madness. Because if you win, like if you're a Big Ten team, you're mediocre, and you win Big Ten, that's a big deal. After those conference playoffs, then the committee comes in and says, who's the best 64? And it's always controversial. Some of the teams are on the bubble, and like Syracuse, they were good, but they weren't good enough. Illinois almost made it. They had a good season, but they weren't good enough. It's controversial, and people always, like, sports shows are calling, they should win because they beat this team and that team, but they lost to this team and that team. So it's always, who's the best 64 is always hard to figure out.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fun because these kids do it, there's no money involved. They're all scholarships. They just do it for the love of their university. It's just that they're on scholarship there. They play pretty good ball, really, and they're all athletic guys,
And then they become doctors and lawyers and...
Well, some go to pros. There's certain players that are, they just stand out.
Which sport out of all the sports is more destructive to your body?
Oh, football.
Football? Not hockey?
Football's really bad. There's joints go where they're not supposed to go. That's horrible. The safest sport to play is baseball.
What about golf?
Oh, well, I guess it would be golf. You look at all. Darts would be easy.
Look at that.
Oh, this is a funny commercial.
3 seconds left.
Right. What happened? You have your TV on the clapper?
You never clapped on game?
Clapped in my head. Pretty loud in there.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's pretty good.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
The marinade on onions. Oh,
Marinate?
marinade. What? Chicken out?
From Boulder, Colorado. And you're from Britain. Can you say the word pippin real quick?
What?
Can you say the word pippin?
Pippin.
So absorbent and porous is he.
SpongeBob Polyball.
Hypnotical nonsense is what you wish. SpongeBob Polyballs, SpongeBob Polyballs, SpongeBob Polyballs.